Okay, hello, thank you again for coming on back. Really appreciate everybody's conversations that we're having on the Discord, and people's videos on YouTube are giving me just awesome inspiration and ideas on how to perform. Let's see, McGuire and I had a little chat last week over video chat, and it was awesome to meet him. It was our first time actually hanging out, and it went really quickly, and we talked about a lot of stuff, and I hope to do that again. It was really fun. Let's see, what else is going on this week? Yeah, check out his stuff. Link down below to McGuire stuff. Long story short, there's going to be a link of some friends and people that are doing some really cool stuff with the Pulsar down below. And also, there's a cool thing, Kickstarter for Alan Strange's electronic music book that I purchased the PDF of. Full disclosure, I went with PDF version so I can print it up myself when I want. And yeah, just check that out too. Link down below for that one too. Make Noise, they're releasing a video about it today, I believe, this Wednesday. As this video is released, I think it'll be out also. So check that out. Let's see. I'm going to get right to it because these videos are getting a little bit longer lately, and I want to get right to it. I'm going to go ahead and continue on that path with the Lyra. I'm connecting the voice CV and then the hold CV. I might get into the delay CV as well if time permits. But yes, so just like in the last video, to the voice I am sending a really high speed, really fast LFO, audio rate LFO, to the voice to make it just kind of run through a sequence from the Shaos. And then with the hold, I'm going to use the kick envelope. So the kick is going to be on 4. I'm just going to tell you right now what these clocks are going to be. Hi-hat's going to be on 16, and then it's also going to be getting the what is that? Switch with the clock sent to it in just a moment. And then hi-hat is going to be on 2. And the Shaos is going to be on 8. So just letting you know where everything's going to be. Sample and hold, Shaos, sample and hold. Let's see, fix that cable real quick. So yeah, Shaos, sample and hold there. And then that 3-bit sample and hold is going to be sent to the LFO mod, which is sending the little sequence to the Lyra. Let me get that voice up so you can see what that sounds like real quick. I'm going to run that through the Octatrack here into Octatrack C. It's A, B, C, D, and 5 is Lyra, and 6 is my voice and guitar. Oh, I must add also that okay, so is that coming through? Yep. I must also add that McGuire was talking a lot of talked me into trying the external in on the Lyra, and so I have a little sequence I can play through that real quick. Let's see if I have that Lyra up here. So that's a sample coming out of the Octatrack Q out, and that's going through the Lyra's effects and the drive here too. So that's kind of fun. So basically I have that going on. Okay, cool. I have that external thing going on through the Lyra. That's very fun. And now I have the voice hooked up to the 3-bit Shaos, and the kick can now be connected to the 4-bit. Let's get that going. Let me kill the sample coming out of the Octatrack real quick. This is the kick envelope opening up the Lyra voice, which is playing because it's not really the Lyra voice. Let me roll it back so you can hear. This is the these are the Lyra voices. Sorry, that kick's blowing your mind. Not in a good way. Cool. There we go. So basically that's all I wanted to show you. Cool. Thanks everybody. Let's connect the hi-hat. Cool. Hi-hat connected. Let me connect the snare. Alright, cool. Snare is connected. Cool. Hey, you got it going. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect the clock to a switch. Input. So the clock is running to the switch input. The out of that is going to be running into an attenuator, which is then going to be running out to the hi-hat trig also. Oh, that was that static machine, sorry. Little interruption from the static machine. Let me start that static machine over again. And here we go one more time. I got this, okay. The CV of this switch that has the clock going to the hi-hat is going to be the 2-bit direct. And then the snare drum, I felt like giving it a little extra sauce. I finally bought Euro rack cables, so I'm getting into it, guys. I bought Euro rack cables, but I'm just using this to run a radio into the snare drum. So let's see where that goes. Cool, I'll take it. Gotta find a station, but hey, I heard something there. Let's see, baby. Alright, not happening. No big deal. So, here we go. I got that hi-hat rolled on through. And what I want to do now, last thing I want to show y'all, there was one more thing, which is going to be just me sending that snare drum. I'm not getting that radio signal I wanted, because I wanted to send a cool voice thing going through. But for now, I'm going to send the snare out to the delay. I'm going to send the delay out to the reverb in, and I'm going to go ahead and send that reverb out to a VCA, and that VCA is going to go to another Octatrack channel, B, which is for some reason on. No, I don't know why I did that. Why did it make that noise? Anyway, hope that didn't blow your mind. Blew my mind. Kind of stinks. Let's see. And how do I want to send this out? I'm going to use the envelope of the hi-hat. And I'm going to go ahead and start sending the hi-hat and the snare drum to the reverb. Let's see what that sounds like. I'm going to send the 1-bit sample and hold to the clock mod. And lastly, I'm going to send this little LFO from the Octatrack into the data pin. I have an LFO coming into this MIDI to CV button here, and it's just a triangle LFO. You can mess with the speed of it, try to get different stuff. That's kind of all I wanted to show you today. I hope this didn't sound too bad. I feel like it got a little clumsy and a little loud, but I just kind of want to make it this one a little bit tighter. Kind of the same thing as last week in a way, with just a little elaboration on the adding the hold from the hold CV to the Lyra from the kick envelope, which you can also kind of tighten up. Which is kind of fun. Yeah, so I hope you have a great week. I really appreciate you being here. This is just kind of a simple check-in. Kind of loud little check-in. But I've been getting some interesting stuff with this. Also just like, you know, sending the grounds to the bass CV and adding another Shaos sound is really fun too. So I mean, I could just go ahead and do what I did last week. Same old, same old. I know you're probably getting tired of it. I'm not. But I'm sending a 3-bit Shaos to the VCA, sending ground to the CV in of the bass. And then the bass, I'm going to go ahead and use 4, same as the kick, but I'm going to invert it. And so it's going to be kick bass, kick bass, kick bass, kick bass, kick bass. And right now it's just going to be straight up. Right now it's the same. Now I'll send the 10 volt to it, to the inverter, so that'll start. There we go. That's how the inverter works. I had a question about the inverter the other day, and that's how the inverter works. You add 10 volts to it, and that turns that gate around. If I wanted to be more plucky, I could send it through a if I had an extra trigger converter, I could do that, or the 0.1 capacitor, but I don't mind this. And since I'm not using the envelope for much, I could just kind of roll off the attack and just get so. Send that through the effects too, maybe. So now it's completely wet, being sent through the reverb. That's kind of fun, and that's coming through the Octatrack B here. I hope you enjoyed that. It's kind of interesting. See how that sample sound's going through there again? Last thing I'm going to do before I let you go. Hope you're having a good week. Wednesday, we're halfway there. I'm going to connect the Lyra delay CV to 3-bit sample and hold Shaos also, just so that it's in the same kind of realm as the melody. Cool. I dig it. I don't know. And again, since the VCA is connected to the envelope of the hi-hat, which I think kind of adds a cool thing to it, because then when you change the, I don't know, it just kind of gives a cool atmospheric effect there. Have a good week, guys. Thanks for being here. Sorry about my bloody thumb. I scratched it earlier and it's very gross looking. The more I learn, the less I know, you know. Make it a quickie this week. Have a good one, alright? Wanna play it out?